Tim? What's on your mind?
I messed up. With Lucy, I think.
Well, Valentine's Day is tough.
Oh, look, things have been solid between us recently. You know, I really feel like I had earned my way back in. You know, both on a personal and professional level. And then we ended up in this hotel room, and I knew it was a bad idea in the moment, that I was being selfish. You know, that I hadn't finished doing the work to fix what I had broke. I couldn't help myself.
This is said with love, but you're using a lot of I language. I felt this, I did that. But Lucy was a willing participant, yes?
Yeah, of course.
And why are you taking away her agency? If this was a mistake, then it's one you made together.
So far, so good.
You sure you're ready to be here, Boo?
Yes, sir. Thanks for asking.
I'm not asking to be kind. I'm asking because if you're not up to the task, you put the life of your TO in jeopardy.
No, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, I am good to go, and I will not let her down.
Make sure you don't, or we're gonna have problems.
Hey, shut up! You can't stay there forever! Shut up or I'll bust the teeth out your mouth, you hear me?
You just threatened a suspect in police custody?
He's an asshole.
Yeah, he files a complaint against the city and wins, he'll be a rich asshole. That what you want?
No, sir.
Hey, what's up?
There was a call back in Texas my first year on the job. I didn't get there in time. He killed the kids, too.
Look, those calls are hard for all of us, all right? But crossing the line gives guys like this a get-out-of-jail-free card, and I know you don't want that.
No, sir.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Usually I'd say no, but I've been working on being more emotionally available, so shoot.
How did you, with Isabel, how did you know when it was over?
I didn't. Not for a long time. You know, it turns out you can only fracture something so many times before it's impossible to put back together. Problem is, I didn't realize that until I had tried.
You're saying the only way I can know for sure that it's over is to try and fix it?
If that's what you want.
We're both so dug in, I don't see how we can move forward.
One step at a time. And maybe you're right, okay? Maybe things between you and Bailey can't be fixed. But don't make the same mistake I did with Lucy and quit before the battle's done. If you love her, fight. Otherwise, you might spend the rest of your life wondering if you could have done more. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Seth is in trouble, and I was hoping that you could help me and Selena get him out of it. We're tracking a license plate.
I want a safe house detail tonight with Nolan. Let me get an officer to replace me. Text me your location.
He's gonna shoot me!
No, he isn't.
Yes, I am.
He shoots you, I shoot his partner.
Shoot them both. Don't worry about me.
That's just unreasonable.
What was that about?
Well, she has a thing for Seth, and I tried to warn her about him, and it did not go well.
You want me to put the fear of Bradford in him?
Yeah. No. No. That will just make things worse.
Is this gonna work?
It's designed to reflect radiant heat, protect against convective heat, and trap breathable air, which is good, but it's only meant for short-lived investment.
Yes is the answer that I'm looking for.
Yes, it is definitely gonna work. Listen, I want to tell you something.
No!
Somewhere you gotta be?
God, you were gonna say something heartfelt because you think we're gonna die. And I don't want to cry right now.
I might say something hateful, you don't know?
Yes, I do! I know what you're gonna say. You're still in love with me.
Wow, the arrogance!
Am I wrong?
No! Okay, no, you're not wrong. Of course I still love you. Do you?
It doesn't matter!
So it's a yes.
Oh, you were infuriating!
I know!
Told you we'd make it.
Only because I made you. die out there.
Me too.
Having an experience like that really just crystallizes your priorities. It's crazy.
My priorities were already clear.
I keep talking about it, but I have to get serious. You know, I need to move forward in my career.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
You know, I've been thinking about taking the sergeant's exam.
Yeah? Well, I mean, if you pass, then I wouldn't be your supervisor anymore.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that.
I've got some excellent books on tape I could help you study.
Oh, well, the test isn't for another few months, but it's always good to get a head start.
Do you remember when we danced at their wedding?
Of course. We wore that dress with the,
The sleeves?
I was gonna say the shiny stuff.
Right, it's very astute.
You looked amazing. Look, if you try to ascribe logic to evil, you drive yourself crazy.
I know, it's just, sometimes this job just feels like we're screaming into the void, like no matter how many bad guys we catch.
We can't pick people we care about. You headed home?
Actually, I'm gonna pick up some food and head to the hospital.
I'm sure James and Harper appreciate the company.
Actually, I'm gonna go sit with Kylie. I mean, the whole station is rallying around Harper and James, but I don't think Kylie has anyone.
You really need to cool it with the compassion. You're making the rest of us look bad.
It's not a competition, but I am winning.
Look, you're right and you're wrong. The LAPD does monitor medical claims, but they're only looking for potential liability. No doctor is actually examining Seth's lab work.
So what do I do?
He's a rookie. He's got no right to medical privacy. Get the hospital to draw his blood. If he refuses, you got your answer.
But of greater concern is the veracity of your cancer diagnosis.
Will you submit to a blood draw to prove it?
This is nuts. For you to even imply that I would be lying about something so serious.
Yes or no, Officer Ridley?
And to be clear, refusal to submit to the blood draw will result in your immediate termination.
As will blood work that shows no sign of cancer.
Hand over your badge and your duty belt.
Officer Chen and I will escort you back to the station where we'll take possession of every piece of city-issued equipment. We'll then take you off the property. If you come back without an appointment, you will be arrested.
I didn't realize how much I'd missed that money.
5%'s more than it sounds.
Look, I mean, it's not like I'm broke. I do have a very strict budget that I follow down to the cent, but that's what was so great about that extra cash. It was my self-care fund. Monthly massages, a cleaning lady, the occasional facial. Besides, if I became a full-time TO, then there is a chance that I would have to train another rookie and...
That is typically part of being a training officer. Look, I know Ridley was,
An anxiety-inducing nightmare that gave me the stress sweats.
I was gonna say tricky. But look, the odds of you getting another rookie who's a compulsive liar has got to be like 1 in 10, tops.
That is a horrifyingly high ratio. I'm not gonna lie, I feel kind of jealous. I mean, riding around in the bus sounds like way more fun than riding around in the follow car. No offense.
You're already a skilled undercover operative. Why does need some practice? You want to be a sergeant, you got to get used to supervising from the sidelines. In fact, why don't you practice being a sergeant today? I'll let you call the shots.
Huh. Wait, does that mean I get to drive?
Not a chance. Okay, Sergeant Chen, where do you want to put us?
In the front. Control 7 Adam 100, be advised, we're moving into lead position. Every time I think I'm a badass, Bailey suddenly shows up and says, hold my beer.
Didn't you jump from a moving car to help me a few months ago?
Yeah, but there wasn't a bomb on board.
You're right, totally lame. So, how do you feel about your first day of sergeant practice?
I mean, I think I'm a natural.
I mean, ordering people around is one of your gifts.
Never heard you complain. Did that sound flirty? I really didn't mean for it to.
I don't mind.
No, it's unprofessional and we're just coworkers.
Right.
I mean, we're not just coworkers. What am I trying to say right now?
No idea.
Look, okay. I'm not seeing anyone right now or looking to see anyone.
Me neither.
Okay. But, boundaries.
Yeah, super important.
Yeah, agreed. Because, I still haven't totally forgiven you yet.
I know.
But when I do, maybe you can come and help me study.
Looking forward to it. Hey.
Hi, so here's what I'm thinking. It's April Fool's Day, which means nothing counts, right?
April Fool's is tomorrow.
It's 12:01. And if we play our cards right, we can use April Fool's Day as a hall pass. We're not actually together, but we can pretend we're together as an April Fool's Day prank, just for today. And if anybody raises a flag, we'll say, surprise, it's an April Fool's joke, and everyone will laugh, and we can...
Okay, wow. I've clearly been doing April Fool's wrong my whole life. So we're not actually together, but we're making out in secret like we are together. So what's the prank?
Do you want to talk about April Fool's Day, or do you want to take it personally?
How exactly are we pulling this prank off?
Exactly like this, just sitting a little closer than we normally are.
No, Gray hates pranks as much as I hate.
Mediocrity. Subtitles. The designated hitter. Raisins.
Are you implying I'm a hateful person?
Yes.
All right.
Wow, we never even did this when we were actually together.
Well, that's because we didn't have a deadline.
Okay, well, midnight, right?
Yes, please. Do you think it's been long enough?
I mean, I think a little longer.
We should really get back to work and do things.
Things?
Yes, things like crime. We need to stop crime.
Okay, if you insist.
I do insist.
Fix your shirt. Everything okay?
Luna got Rachel an interview at the hospital, but she didn't show up.
That's not like Rachel.
I mean, it didn't used to be, but now I don't know. I feel like something has been off ever since New York.
Look, I'm sure she'd talk to you if something was wrong.
I'm not sure she would. I mean, as soon as she moved out, it just feels like she's been avoiding me. Do you think maybe we should talk to her?
I mean, that sounds more like a best friend situation than an ex-boyfriend situation.
Oh, thanks for the support.
Yeah, anytime.
What?
Nothing.
Come on, man, spill it.
AJ offered me a job, private security, twice the salary as LAPD.
What'd you say?
Haven't given him an answer yet, but I'm thinking about it. It's a sweet life. Sleeping in mansions, flying on private jets. I mean, it beats watching Smitty do Tai Chi in his undies every morning. You disagree?
You go with AJ, you'd be a gopher. Personal assistant, paid friend. The life you wanted that AJ has, that wouldn't be yours, it'd be his. And it would eat you up inside once you realized it.
With all due respect, sir, half the time I feel like I'm your gopher. Except you don't have hot girls around you 24/7, and I live in my car.
All right, man. You really gonna make me say it out loud?
Say what?
You're a good cop, Texas. Or at least you will be when I'm done with you. Look, when you blew out your knee, you could have grabbed onto AJ's coattails then, but you didn't. You wanted to be your own man, right? So don't go wasting all that talent taking the easy road.
Wow, yours have to poke at my feelings? Can't we just hang out like the guys?
Hate to break it to you, but I'm not one of the guys. You're one of the girls, and girls want gossip, so spill it. What's going on with you and Lucy?
Honestly, I don't know. She's taking the sergeant's exam.
So you two can get back together.
No, it's a good move for her career. But yeah, it's come up.
Can I offer you a little advice?
Can I stop you?
No, not a chance in hell. That girl is the best thing that ever happened to you. And if you somehow manage to win her back after all you put her through, well, you better be saying a prayer of gratitude every night before bed.
Understood.
Salud?
Salud. Can't leave you alone for a second.
Yeah, that's me. Trouble with a capital T. So Greta survived the surgery.
can almost understand intellectually how someone can be so psychologically damaged, but I mean, emotionally, just what the hell?
I know. Look, I'm just glad you're okay.
Do you think anyone would notice if I didn't go to the game later?
You literally jumped through a window to save a baby from a murderous Mother Teresa. Okay, if anyone gives you a problem about the flag football game, I'll fill them in.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bradford. I'll be right there. We got an ID on our guy targeting hitmen.
Okay.
I'm back.
Have we been in here?
This room?
Yeah.
I don't know. We've been here for a while, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind. I feel good. Like, really good. Do you think we've been drugged?
Oh, the wet walls. We touched them.
Yeah.
I hate making mistakes in front of you.
Oh, you've never admitted that before.
With that kind of dad, you internalize the message that if you fail, you deserve to be punished. And without him to punish me, I guess I punished myself.
By breaking up with me.
Yep. I mean, it's kind of flattering, right? It's the worst thing I could think to do to myself.
You didn't punish just yourself, though.
I know. And look, if you never fully forgive me, I totally understand.
I have already forgiven you. It's not even... Huh.
I wonder when that happened.
What about the potential baby names you discussed?
Okay, we're done here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi. What are you doing tonight?
Call of Duty? Why?
What would you say to a home-cooked meal?
I'd ask what the catch is.
Seth will be there.
What? Why?
Hey, Miles.
Wait, you're cooking for him?
It's complicated.
There were puppy eyes.
Look, the point is, our table won't fit everybody, and
And mine will.
yeah. Please, I'll owe you.
Okay, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that sounds great. We'll be there. Thank you.
I owe you.
Shut up.
I'm hearing the city cut Seth a check for back pay. 10 grand. Now he gets a free meal.
All right, Boot. I'm gonna give you some sage words of advice. You ready? Put Seth Ridley out of your mind.
It's just frustrating.
Mark my words, this guy will wash out again. Okay, you get tangled up in his drama, he'll pull you down with him.
Oh, wait, hold on. What is this?
Oh, that's not what it looks like.
This looks like an engagement ring.
Tamara, are you crazy?
We're not getting married. I mean, not right away.
Then what is the ring for?
It's more of a promise ring.
That's what an engagement ring is.
I had a little bit of extra money.
You had extra money? What, the 10 grand from the city that you got in back pay after you were fired for lying on the job? Is that the money you're talking about?
I knew you already made up your mind. You weren't gonna give him a chance.
Tamara, he has had so many chances. You know he's lying to you, the same way he lied to me the whole time.
We are leaving. Thanks for dinner and for being such a good friend.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
I thought I'd give you a ride to the sergeant's exam, run you through some last-minute sergeant scenarios.
That's sweet of you. I'll go get my coat.
What was that?
What? Nothing.
Look, we're friends. I'm supporting her.
Get your mind out of the gutter. They are just friends.
Absolutely, he is supporting her.
Describe the live-in system of a supervisory response to an in-progress emergency.
Locate, isolate, verify, evacuate, negotiate, or neutralize.
Very good. Feel ready?
Yeah, that's elaborate. It was nice of you to drive
Yeah, no problem.
and helping me study.
Just returning the favor.
Right. So this has nothing to do with the promise of physical intimacy if I make sergeant?
Okay, when you make sergeant. And no, friends help each other without even thinking about the joys of physical intimacy.
Are you mocking my language choice? You really think that's the best path forward?
Absolutely. But we both know when you pass the test, we won't have the rank problem anymore.
That's true.
Not that either of us are reading anything more into that.
Right.
I feel like such an ass. I could have taken the high road with Seth, but instead I let my anger and my resentment get the better of me.
Well, he earned that anger and resentment.
I know.
Look, he's a bad person who did a heroic and selfless thing, which makes this complicated. You're allowed to feel bad on multiple levels here. How you doing?
I don't know. With everything that happened today, I have no idea how I did on the test. I either aced it or missed every question, so.
Well, for now, there's no way to know, so let's assume you aced it.
And what should we do based off of that assumption?
Celebrate?
You know I didn't take this test for you, right?
Of course. It was a smart career move.
It is a smart career move. And I haven't passed yet, so nothing's really changed.
This time next week, we'll know.
Yes, we will.
Getting a present for Raj.
And I am climbing the walls because where the hell are the test results? Bradford, hi.
Uh-oh. What'd I do?
Nothing. She's been white-knuckling all day waiting for the sergeant's list to be posted.
You didn't hear?
What? No, what did I not hear? What?
It got delayed. Should be out by tomorrow. I'm sorry. I know it's hard to wait.
No, this is fine. 1 day, 2 days, a week, what does it matter? It's totally fine.
Checking the time isn't gonna get that list posted any faster.
What is taking so long? I mean, Gray should have posted the list like minutes ago. Okay.
Okay, you know this, but it's gonna be okay. No matter what that piece of paper says.
I really can't handle that kind of blind optimism from you right now. I just really need to know. Oh my gosh, hi.
Breathe, Jim.
Yes, sorry. Oh my God. I don't think I can look.
Do you want me to look for you?
Yes. No, yeah, yes, please, thank you.
Lucy,
Yeah.
look. Typical A student. Nervous you're gonna fail even when you're top of the class.
I did it.
Of course you did it. You know, when I'm awake, Lucy's asleep, and vice versa.
That's a lie. You cross over at shift changes. You could find the time if you wanted to.
Of course I want to. It's just, I don't want to pressure her. You know, I'm trying to be respectful of the fact that I'm the one who broke her heart.
Well, you might break it again if you leave her hanging too long.
Hey. Hi.
How'd you sleep?
Not well. How have I never noticed how noisy our apartment is during the day? Oh, this is cute.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Boots got a date.
You got any advice for me?
Well, what did Tim say?
Well, he encouraged me to keep my expectations low.
Wow. Is it the first date?
Yeah.
Well, make the first date all about her. You know, just listen more than you talk.
All right. Thank you.
Miles, can I show you something? It'll only take a minute.
Hey,
Hi.
I know you're about to clock in, but I'd love to find some time to catch up.
I'd like that. Sorry, I gotta go.
Okay, but what about Wednesday?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I'm in.
Hello?
Hi. I know I'm exhausted to the point of hallucination, but you are not my roommate.
No, Selena let me in before she left for work. Like, I know being the supervising sergeant on night shift can be rough, so I got all your favorites.
Pancakes, chocolate croissant. Are those veggie burgers?
Oh, yeah. Now we got a sea bass warmer in the oven, too.
This is perfect. I mean, I'm not gonna have to cook for a week.
Well, look, go relax. Let me finish up here.
Hey, so listen, I've been doing a lot of thinking over the last few months.
Okay.
As we've been doing whatever it is that we're doing. The hookups, the conversations about what might happen after you make sergeant. And
Now that we're here, I want you to know that I would never assume anything about our future. I know the damage I did. And after a lot of therapy, I know why I did it. And I've been doing the work. I have. I've been doing the work to fix what's been broken inside me. So you can trust me when I tell you, Lucy, I will never hurt you like that again. If we're gonna get back together, I think we should take the next step. And you should move in with me so we can give us a real shot. That's a good try. To be continued.